Alright, here I am along the Rogue River. This is where I dredge. Been dredging this stretch here for about 3-4 years. Got about 4 pounds of gold out of there. And the dirt here is really hot. A lot of iron shows up on my dredge all the time. So I'm going to show you what we're going to test the new ATX and the new Minelab SDC2300. I'm going to test them out on this really hot dirt here. See how they do. So here's the dirt. See how red it is? Iron oxide, almost pure. See, I got a magnet on the end of my pick. Look at that. Just hangs on there. Stuff is really hot and really hard. This is some of the hottest stuff I found in Oregon. Only a hotter patch I found in Georgia, but this stuff will drive a VLF crazy. Alright, so we'll be back with the test here in a few minutes. Alright, so here we are in the hot dirt. I'm going to bury the same nuggets we did over the lake with the less mild dirt. These 3 nuggets. 1.1 gram. What was that? 4 gram. And 7 grams, which is almost a 1/4 ounce. Here's the holes. 5-inch hole, 8 to 9-inch hole, and about 1 foot right there, 11 to 12 inches. Hot dirt, man. I'll show you once again. This dirt is hot. Look at that. Pure iron. Alright, so we're going to use a Garrett ATX versus the Minelab SDC2300. Alright, be back in a sec with the test. Alright folks, check this out before we get on with the test. Here's a Garrett backpack. Look what I got in it. ATX, the Minelab. Got them both in this backpack. Ain't that cool? That's how I got them over here. Hiked them over there from way over there by the road. Alright, be back with the test. Alright, so here we are with the SDC2300. We have done the frequency scan on both detectors and ground balanced. Here's the first nugget, the 1.1 gram. Can you hear it? This is the same nugget this detector had problems at in the lake, in the less hot ground over there. So I'll tell you more about that later. It's picking it up. A little hairy on it though. We'll try the 4 grammer. Low tone. ATX does a low tone on this too. You'll see in a minute. This is 8 or 9 inches, 4 grams in really hot dirt. Pretty good signal. All right, we'll go up here. There's a 1/4 ounce nugget, about 1 foot, right down here. Pretty good. Picking them up. There's the ATX. We'll grab it here in a second. All right, be back. All right, here we are with the ATX. Has same 8-inch mono as the SDC2300. It is a ground balanced, frequency scanned. This is the 1.1 gram nugget, about 5 inches. A lot clearer than that Minelab. I'll tell you about that here in a minute. Now we'll try the 4 gram nugget, 8 or 9 inches. So the Minelab did a little better on that one. Let's go over here. 1/4 ounce nugget, about 1 foot. There it is. I was a little off. Wes screaming on that one. Pretty good. Bit of foot. ATX a little stronger on that one. Let's see if we can find this one again. Maybe I lost it. There it is, right there. There it is. I was off. Alright, there you go. We'll be back with the conclusion here in a minute. Alright, look at here. I have recovered my nuggets. Oh yeah. There's the holes. And there's the detectors. So let's wrap it up here real quick. ATX versus the Minelab. SDC2300. They're pretty even actually with the 8-inch mono coils. The Minelab is just a tad more sensitive, below 0.18 gram. That's a tiny piece of gold. This thing 0.08 and up, no problem. Okay, so that 1.1 gram nugget, let's go look at it. It reads at about a 63 or so on my AT Gold on the number. And the Minelab seems to have a problem sometimes with that number. It's like a hole that it has in the machine. This is a single channel, single frequency detector. Regardless of what Minelab tells you, that's what it is. So usually when you have a detector like this, it'll have a hole in it, like the TDI. It'll have a hole in it where it will avoid things like this at a certain ground balance. So, you know, this detector has a problem with a 65 or 63 nugget. I don't know why. Even in hot dirt, even in that crappy dirt over the lake, the milder, and ATX was much better on it. So I don't know. It's just one of those things with a single channel, single frequency detector. The ATX is a multiple frequency, multiple channel detector for cheaper. Anyway, but I really like both of these detectors. I really like that new Minelab. It's my favorite Minelab they've ever put out. And it's very simple. It's almost, I can't believe it's so simple. It's a Minelab, and those are usually kind of complicated. Anyway, I'd say all around, you know, the ATX is a better machine for an all-rounder. If you're looking for nuggets below 0.1 gram, the Minelab's probably a better choice, but $3,750. Oh my God, for the Minelab. That is crazy. You can get 2 ATXs for that almost. If a dealer gives you a special deal, you definitely could. Now if you get, of course, you get the stock coil and the 8-inch mono, cost you a little more, but still cheaper than that. Anyway, the most versatile is the Garrett. This thing, it goes a little haywire sometimes. I don't know why. Just pulses out of just craziness. Even in the middle of nowhere, it just starts going crazy. I don't know why. I had it out for 8 hours the other day. Went a little crazy sometimes. But they both handle ground much better. This is constantly tracking. So you go from like 60 ground to 80 ground. It might make a wisp, but it'll track it really quick. And the Garrett, of course, you gotta, you know, if it ground that dramatic, you just gotta manually reground balance it, which is not a problem. It handles ground fine. Both these detectors handle this hot ground really well. I guess the Garrett will pick up a few more hot rocks than this thing. It'll track them out a little more, but it's, you know, this thing on 5, it's definitely more unstable than this thing on max. So both of them have their quirks. I'm going to do a pros and cons video next, and the pros of each, cons of each, and we'll wrap that up. So this will be my second to last video. But both of these are great detectors. One is much more affordable. You know which one I'm talking about. If you got the money, yeah, get that if you want. ATX will pretty much do everything that'll do except below 0.08. There you go. Signing out from the beautiful Rogue River in Oregon. That's where I got a lot of gold this summer. About a mile down here. Over a pound. Me and my partner got 31 ounces. Alright everyone, take care. Talk to you on the last video.